Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca. Hello. Today it's prompt day for no other reason except that I want to do some prompts. So let's do it. Let's play with some prompts today. All right. I did collect all of my little pieces, but we're not gonna go there right now. Let's see. Prompts. I have new prompts that I am going to be making. So while we're going through these, I might pull out ones that are we not going to lies. Lots of lies yesterday. Let's turn this off. Oh man. I did not sleep well last night. Our weather changed dramatically. My first long sleeve of the season. Well, I don't know. I put a sweater on a couple times, but not like I didn't keep it on. We'll trim that up later. Prompts here. Hi, Casey. You didn't sleep well last night? It's so, yeah, our weather went from, 85 to chilly. And I have, so I think that just threw I had like a headache, I guess. Anyways, yeah, did sleep well. Oh, I bought some watercolors over the weekend. Don't know what I'm going to do, but exactly. Well, fun. I did some watercoloring just the other day with the group of girls on our artist. What are we? Feral artist group. I don't know where it went. Oh, just did some. I did some on photo paper. That one I did photo paper, and I seen a flying fish, so I outlined it. I made some funky characters. Made some bleeding rainbows. I made some circles and flowers. Bleeding rainbow. I'm gonna do something. Yeah, that's on book pages. Did some flowers. I just want to draw, I just did blobs, and then that one I seen a hummingbird. Do you see it? Do you see the hummingbird? Oh, thanks, Rebecca. How you doing? Hey, Scott. Good morning. Stopping by. Hello. My cruise is coming, Scott. Didn't you just go on yours? Hi, Michelle. YouTube Dark Gaming. Is that right? YouTube Dark Gaming. Who is ya? Hi, hey. Have you been here before? Oh. How you doing, Michelle? But yeah, I'm a little chilly. Should have put slippers on. My toes get cold. Well, not that I can feel my toes, but my toes, when I touch them, my toes are cold. How about that? Where's my piece of paper? There we go. So yeah, crazy. I think this is my fourth time now saying this, that fall finally hit Texas. I think it's cruising on the 15th. I knew it was coming up. Mine is January. We usually go in January, now that we're only going once a year. Sad face. Yeah, 15th. It's coming up. You're going on a Royal Caribbean, if I remember right. We're going back on the Jubilee this time again. So my brush is not brushing. It's hard. I took it out of the water and it got hard. Angie, just okay. I'm not home, so can't stay. Okay, well, when you get home, maybe come back, Angie. It's always nice having you in chat. You keep the chat going, girlfriend. It's been nice having you back. Oh, your first Royal Caribbean. Oh, wow, cool. Looking forward to a cabin tour. Yeah, I can't remember if I got a balcony or not. I think I did because it will be Shannon's first time on the Jubilees. So I think I went, I got here's the thing. Once you go balcony, you can't go back, right? Yeah. Oh man, Casey, where are you going from to Colorado? What part of Colorado? I have a friend, and we all have a friend in the chat. She's from Colorado. I went and visited her last year. It was a nice little drive. I would do that again if although she does say I can stay at her house. I should go up there and stay with her and visit again, because it really wasn't bad to drive up there. I mean, that's the one nice thing about having a Prius. Oh, that's North Texas. Oh, why are you going to Denver? Denver's, yeah. North Texas to Denver. Wow. I really liked Colorado Springs. It was really pretty. It was a city, but to me, it wasn't that big of a city. I don't know. It just was really a nice place to be. Anywhere between 20 and 14-hour drive, depending on how many times we have to stop for the dog. Oh, yes, dog. Taking dog is, yeah. I've tried, although I had a big dog, so she didn't need to stop that. I traveled many a times up and back from Pennsylvania. I take a trip to Pennsylvania every year. And she didn't used to not have to stop very much. Traveled with cats a couple times too. That same long drive, but wow. Well, we want to eventually end elsewhere, but Denver is where my hubs was able to find a job. Yeah, that's true. I keep saying the jobs we get in the house we rent right now can all be temp. That's right. That's renting. That's the one nice thing, is you can do that kind of stuff. I think we mainly bought because Shannon had never owned a house before, and I think she wanted a home, and so we bought. But I feel stuck. I feel real stuck. This is the longest I've stayed in one place, now that I think about it. Well, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're about 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, this is the longest place I've ever stayed. My other house was 1 year less. So yes. Well, I don't know where in North Texas you are moving from, but Abilene or something, you told me. Right? Something like that. And I was like, I couldn't figure out where the hell it was, because I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Dallas Fort Worth. Oh, never mind. I don't blame you for getting the hell out of there. I have a friend up in Denton, and oh my goodness, it's crazy. And I have friends that go up to Oklahoma to go gamble all the time, and driving up through there. Once you get off 30, well, no, do you take 35 maybe you take 35 all the way up. But once you get to like that, the cutoff, like, doesn't 35 go east and west, and then it connects? I can't remember. I can't remember, to be honest with you. I'm sorry. When I travel, I don't travel roads. I travel by, I've driven this before. Does that make sense? I go by sight. It drives my son crazy, and definitely drives Shannon crazy. Shannon has to have away. The GPS has to be either set or now my I should have just stuck it in the water to begin with. Anyways, well, come on in. Tell our friends. Let's get in here. We're gonna play some. We're gonna do some prompts today, just because, just so that we do some art. It's always good to do art, and I'm not feeling. I sat here for about 20 minutes trying to look around my room and grab different things that I thought, oh, I want to work with this today, and nothing really was like, oh, I want to work. It was like I was making myself do it. So I said, no, I'll be miserable. So let's just do prompts. And yeah, and I want to redo some of these. So I'm going to be probably pulling some out, probably painting some, because there's no sense in getting rid of them and starting new, because I have been keeping and making a new list. So if anybody in there wants to pick the first color, there's the colors. You can pick a color. And if you don't see a color, you can say it because it's probably in there. Well, hello, Rebecca. You're still in here. Good. I'm going to pick this yellow that's right here. Oh, this prompt is hilarious. Are you ready for this, Rebecca? Look at what the first prompt is. That is crazy. You were just saying you bought watercolors. So the first prompt is watercolors, which, in all honesty, is a great first prompt. Now, I just put those away. So let me go grab them. See, that's why you don't put your art stuff away and your art room is a mess. Because if you put it away, you're going to need it within 2 minutes. So why put stuff away? All right, let me grab this. I mean, they are on a rolly cart. I'm going to grab my... Hey. Storm. Quit being so mean. Come on, Storm. Isn't that crazy? I'm going to go with these watercolors today. Oops, since we're just going to be making... I didn't think that was dry. I was like, I know I left them open all night. Let's see. Where is the brush I want to use? Yeah, I just yelled at you, pretty girl. I just yelled at you. Yes. You need to quit. Sorry, 1 second. I'm talking to my cat. Giving her an ear whipping for being mean. Stop being mean so much. All right, where are my brushes at? I think I had a cat knock stuff over. Brenda! Darn something. Still can't chat on MacBook. By the way, hello. Was that the Bumblebee song? I don't know. Was it a Bumblebee song? I don't even know. It just comes out of my head, Rebecca. I don't even know. How your ass is, Brenda? Look, this is black. It's never been used. I put water on it last time to see what it was. But, well, I mean, there's black, but I don't think I've ever used that black. It's just like that water just popping over there. What color do I want? Yellow. Look at how much yellow. Let's do that. Let's do those two. Those are my favorite. Those are two of my favorite. Let's just put some blobs down here and we'll see where it takes us. My gesso's not dry, but we're not gonna worry about that. Hi, baby girl. Yeah, I heard you not being nice to Luna. I heard it. Now with watercolor being the first, it will take a little long because they'll need to dry. All that fun stuff. What's going on? Who's messaging me? You coming up here? And of course, I'm not on watercolor paper, so it's not going to react the same way as if you're on watercolor paper. It doesn't like the whole like bleed running thing. I gotta check and make sure everything's good. I'm bringing him home. Oh yes, yeah. I just caught myself kind of humming that. What's going on here? Uh-oh. Oh, Thanksgiving this year. Oh, we're talking Thanksgiving already. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, that was the Baby Bumblebee song. Sure was. Yeah, I think I sing that pretty often, actually. I'm concentrating. Your asses are fine. They are crazy when fall gets here, running and hippity hopping around like young animals that they are. Aw, I bet you that's cute. Yes. Mm-hmm. Ouch. Oh, I say bit me, but stung probably sounds better. Yep. Probably makes a little bit more sense too. And I use a swear word too. Ooh. Oh, Brenda, you should have dressed those asses up for Halloween. That would have been good stuff. See, I'm probably overthinking this because what's going on is I'm probably going to, this is just the first prompt, so this is all going to be covered up. And here I am thinking, oh, I'll make these into flowers. Yeah, the next prompt isn't going to be anything to let me make these into flowers, but we're going to try. Oh, look at that. That was good. I always forget how good watercolor makes splotches or whatever this. Yeah, not many people like the summer. What are you doing, Storm? I'm pretty girl. Want to say hi? Show everybody my dirty, still dirty. Room's not clean. Haven't cleaned the room still. Oh, that's my shoulder. Oh, where'd she go? Oh, she's down here. There you are. Come on, you coming up here? Hi. Your eye's dirty. Your eye's dirty. Get a hat on Ollie. There you are, pretty girl. Huh. Pretty mean girl. You're mean, huh? You are not a nice kitty. You're mean to your sister. Oh, you're gonna go. We lost her. I got pants on, guys. Oh yeah, guys. I got some pants on. Aren't you proud of me? Oh wait, I've been showing my room and stuff so much lately. My camera got loose lately, like it's not a normal thing. Belinda. Oh, she's looking out the window now. Hey, I just found another use for my knitting needles besides knitting. It's like, hey, I can't turn around. She's like, you are boring me, Mom. Now I'll wonder why she pulls that out and why I find it in the middle of my room. Why'd she get that out of here? Huh, Storm? Not your fault. Let's go with this color. Nice orangey color. Load it up. Load it up. Load it up. Anyone doing anything fun and exciting today? Do. I think a couple of y'all are at work, huh? Slackers. Oh, well, I think I need new water. I love when it pulls. I'm a pull kind of girl. You see that? What's Mommy doing? She's watching. See what I'm doing? Oh, no, you don't want to. You're going to get it on you. And then you'll be, remember when you were blue? Remember when you were blue? That was a long time ago. She was a baby kitten, I think, when she was blue. Paint your nose. Rebecca does face painting. The other Rebecca, the Rebecca that's in the chat room, does face painting. I need to pick Mom up in an hour to take her to the doctor. Oh my goodness. You, Brenda, live. That is the life right there. You know how to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. She said, ooh, yeah. Actually, I like when she gets that funky look on her face, you know, when they're like, they go like that is the most when they clean their butt. That's usually when they make that look. It's like, well, it's your butt. I would use my dryer, but I think she's gonna freak out. Let's see. Hopefully not. Well, she seems to be doing okay. It's all right. I'm not gonna scorch you with it. You don't feel it, do you? You can really see her green and blue eye today. It's all right. All right, Mom's just drying the paper. I'm surprised. I thought she'd run. Luna usually doesn't run. Trying not to hit her with her, that would freak her out. Moving enough paint around for you, Storm. Usually Luna's the only one. Like when we vacuum, she stays far away from it, but as soon as you turn it off, she comes and investigates it. She's very nosy. But all the other ones take off running and hide. Abby hides for the whole day. You don't see her until nighttime. She'll finally come out. Luna's the first one to come and investigate after a sound, and then usually Storm. But of course, Storm's the one that thinks that, you know, she's the tough one. Huh, Storm? You think you're tough. All right, so that was prompt number 1. Took forever because of the prompt that it is. Some take forever. So even Jug takes off. No, he just kind of doesn't care. Jug just doesn't care. Oh, what's going on here? My phone just kind of rang. Did I miss a call? Oh, I'm sure it was for political. Thank goodness that's going to be done soon, huh? Pick a color, any color. Anybody can pick a color. If you don't see it, say it, because it's probably there. You probably just don't see it. I have every color you can think of. Green. We'll go with we'll go with this green, right? I seen it. It's right here. There it is. All right. This one. What's it say? Paint swatches. Ooh. So that can either be like, you know, how you can get paint swatches from Home Depot or what decorative store, which I have. I have some of those. Or you can make paint swatches. Do we want to go and get some paint swatches? I have a huge container. I'm going to go get them because I have a huge container of paint swatches that I bought. I don't know why I thought, oh, well, I do know what I was going to do. I was going to do them all on my wall. I was going to do a collage. Well, it wasn't going to be on my wall. It was going to be on a piece of board that I hung on the wall. But well, I'll be right back. I think I know exactly where they're at. I lied. I thought I knew exactly where they were. They were not exactly where they should have been. So I'm going to have to do just paint swatches, which we will do with watercolor. And my phone was going crazy as I walked out of the room. What's going on? I don't know. Why are you? I don't know. Anyone use Snapchat? Let's just do some swatches. We'll paint swatch. Let's see. Blue. Green. We'll skip the black. Do this pink color. It's like a fuchsia. Fuchsia. This blue. This is a pretty blue. Ooh, blue. I'd rather save Beau's day off to get him to help. Oh, I'm supposed to be taking things easy, but it's easier to take her or get Beau to take off from work and take her. I can't load and unload her. Oh. Oh, yeah. So how are you? Is your son going to go with you to help you get her in and out? That's why I can't help with, I can't help with Mom because I can't help her in and out. She usually takes herself, but when she needs help, she needs help. Hello, Candy. Woohoo. Finally got it. Doing prompts. How's your day? Did you have a doctor's appointment? Oh, I love that color. I love that color. We're just going to add some of that down here. Send some painting. May as well, right? Just to keep on going. I should have did this with all the colors. Since this one's still wet, we're going to give it a nice background, right? Why not? Why not? Now that I've got a mess. This orange is still wet. Ooh, ooh. Now it's starting to look like a mess. Y'all know how much I like messes. It should have been called Making a Mess with Becca. Okay, all right, now. It is a really pretty one, isn't it? It's this one, number 617. I haven't moved these, so I know that's the number. 617. There's the brand. Talons. Talons. They say transparent. They're not transparent. They are the prettiest watercolors. I like those in my Jane Davenport are my favorite watercolors. Favorite color. So rainbow. Pick a color, any color. Who wants to pick a color? Who wants to pick a color? I was telling everybody, Candy, before you got in here, I have so many new prompts that I'm going to be making sticks. I'm going to be taking these and we're going to paint them. And I'm going to be writing on them with new prompts. A burgundy color, maybe. From here, burgundy. I have this here color. We'll see what this says. It says use scraps, and then we'll do turquoise. Don't let me forget. Use scraps. Well, I have scraps laying right here in my trash can. Oh, I still have some of this stuff too. Let me see what I got in my trash can. How far do I want to dig? Maybe I'll just use this. This is sitting here. Let's do it. Just going to go with glue stick today. Gail, hi. How are you doing? Good to see you. I love it when you stop in. I love it when you stop in and see me and you say hello. I'm not going to go too political, but it is the day, so I'm just going to ask, did you get your vote in? Hopefully you did. We won't talk about who or why or when, just if you did or not. Woohoo, good. There you go. Good. Get those votes in. You vote by mail. Good. If you haven't, get your butt to the voting poll today. Do your duty. Being an American. Born to be an American. Where you said right? No, I don't know the song. Sorry. Woohoo! All right. Good job. Some people waited 2 hours to vote early. Can you imagine when there wasn't early voting? What it was like at the polls? No wonder people got time off of work and stuff to go vote. Okay, there we go. I got some groundwork. We're just gonna hold that over. I'll use that in my next. All right, there I used some scraps. Turquoise was next. And we're going to say this one is turquoise. A photo? A photo? All right. A photo. I can do a photo. Maybe. I just seen some. Hold on, I got it. Everything isn't right there at my fingertips. Sometimes I have to look for it. Where is my box of photos? I just had my box of black and white photos. I can smell them. I'm so close to knowing where they're at. If I would stack these boxes like I've said for the last 4 months, if I'd stack these nice, I wouldn't have this problem. I have good intentions. Hey, I was looking for this. Oh, bummer. That's broken, so that's trash. Oh, but I do see something I need. Oh, hey, I was looking for that. For really. Unfinished projects. I need a photo. I'm about ready to take a picture of myself and print it out. I need a photograph. Oh, I hate this chair. OMG. What do I got? 4 more years before I can get a new one? That will be something that I'll be like, I'm sitting in that before I sign my name to it, because if it squeaks and squawks like my current, I just don't understand why. I want to say it's because I'm fat, but I really don't think that's the reason. It's like, just weird. I don't know why it squeaks and squawks so much. I know. I'm going to have to use a magazine photo. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's use a magazine photo. I was really hoping to find a real photo. I hate that I can't find my stuff. I have too much stuff. Getting hungry. I'm hungry. You can bring some of that for me. Oh, is that a monk? Yes. I think the monk needs to be in my picture. What do you think, monk? He says, yes, I want to be in your art. Look at that. Look at that. Let's cut you out. Put you in I'm going to stick you right down in there. Here I come, a fussica. I mean, he probably didn't say that. I don't think they talk to me. And, I mean, unless they're not in the silence. But I don't know if they ever come out of their silence. Do they? Anybody know? I mean, I know the Dalai Lama. He comes out. Oh, the dizzy, the vertigo. That kind. Oh, yeah, that's not a good feeling. Well, the Dalai Lama isn't a Buddhist, is he? No. I used to listen to him all the time, but he doesn't pop up on my Facebook anymore. Don't know why. Let's just glue it down. You're just going to have to stand on top of it, I guess. You're standing on top of the hill. Okay. Oh, he is Buddhist? Oh, okay. I like him. All right, here you go. Standing right there. You're looking good, buddy. You're looking good. Okay. Yes, for sure. Yes, for sure, Gail. I really love listening to him. All right, next color. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that there's, yeah, what you just said, the vows. Yeah. Not as in the letters. People, not A-E-I-O-U. Orange. Orange, glad I didn't say purple. This one right here. And it says palette knife. Oh, we're getting some really good prompts. You know, sometimes these prompts really throw me for a hooky dolly lulala. No hooky dolly lulala today. Okay. I need something. What do I want to use my palette knife? We can use. These are from Sweden. I was showing Mrs. Gigi that I have those. She says they are used all the time over there. I said I collect them. She said, really? I said, I'm not fibbing fabbing. And that was the end of that story. Oh, this stuff is really pretty. I want to put this on here. All right, there's something that goes down here. I did have things. Oh, here we go. Here's this stuff. Let's see if it's dried up. Why do they keep doing that? They keep bringing me and then hanging up. Stop it. Oh, wait a second. Let me check and make sure, but I bet you this is political because my phone number is a Pennsylvania number, and these are all Pennsylvania people. Oh, no, they're not. They're not even leaving messages. They're just hanging up on it. Yeah, they're just trying to get a hold of me. They're just trying their best to get me. And I can't. Oh, nope, that's not. These were such a waste. Use them up if you're going to open them. Use them up. Not this stuff. Is Vicky Booten? Her stuff has lasted. This is probably about 4 or 5 years old, and it's just now starting to get a little bit dry. And not even. No, actually not even. Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. Oh, I love this stuff. This is my favorite. It just is so pretty. I see you over there, Stinky Cat. I see. Oh, I kind of like the smell of that too. Look at that. The next prompt will be add texture. What are you doing, Storm? Seriously. What are you doing? How about as soon as I say something to her, she walked out of the room? Blue skies are all around. All right. Looks like a mess on the screen. It looks nice in my eyes. The district in my only gets about 300 votes in the count. Yeah, fewer than when it's present. I voted last week since I had Monday off. Nice. It's mom. Oh yeah, mom today. I made up my own little sentence for you. Yeah, me too. Me too. Get her done. Get it done. Let's just get on to the next 4 years that nothing really matters because it's all just pretty much joke anymore. There we go. But do your best, do your job, vote. Because they tell us it makes a difference. Color, please. A red. A red one, huh? Is that red? Oh, yeah, that's red. And that says ribbon. I have enough ribbon that I could ribbon the world, but where is it? Let's see. I have all the stuff. It's just where the tarnation is everything. Oh, you know what would be good is if I had green. Green. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, I do. I do. Oh, look at this. And it is like this is like pretty. All around the world. I'm going to use glue stick because it will grab it. I was getting a lot of political calls last week. None in the last couple of days. I quit answering my phone all because no one. Did they not think that you have your? I mean, this is the. I guess there are some people that are still not sure who they're going to vote for. But I often wonder, is a last minute call from someone going to really change your mind? I don't. Maybe if you don't know their stance on something and that person could answer it for you, but how do you know they're telling you the truth? So I don't know. I mean, what the hell's the calls really going to do? Have they proved that those calls do anything? Maybe, oh, I can't get out to vote because, my car broke down, and they're like, oh, well, we'll come get you to vote. I don't think they care that much. Right? Do they? I don't know. Again, I'm not getting into like voting for who or whatever, but I'm just saying what's these last minute calls really doing? It's not like I'm going into surgery and somebody can talk me out of surgery. Maybe young people, it does change their mind, and they just haven't lived long enough and been through the system long enough to really realize how it all kind of works. I don't know. Because I know, younger, my views were definitely different, and the way I thought it worked was definitely different. And was voting a lot on what I thought was best for me instead of voting what's best for the country, which I think people forget about, that people vote selfishly and think what's best for them all the time. But I'm sorry. We'll talk about that tomorrow after the election. Yeah. I think that's kind of normal. That's my son. I was trying to get him to vote, and he told me he doesn't know enough about the different candidates, and he isn't interested in learning anything about the different candidates. I was like, well, then you shouldn't vote. But a lot of kids his age, the under 25, let's just say, vote the way their parents want them to vote the way their friends tell them to vote. If they're in college, they vote the way the college has told them to vote. I'm not going to even talk about when I started voting. But yeah, I'm kind of liking this. It's worth me taking my time doing it. Shouldn't vote unless you know what the hell you're voting for. There's too many. That's the problem. Too many people vote and they don't know. They don't know. They just are voting because they think, oh, I'm a this or I'm a that. But are you? That's what I want to question. But are you? And that's what I told my son. Bum 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 bum. Oh, did he? That's nice. Brenda. Yeah, I will not say names, but there's definitely a gentleman down here that I will not be voting for in the Texas race. There we go. How nice that looks. Okay, okay. A lot on here. 50 yards. That's a lot. Here's some silk ribbon. I saved it. I want to stitch with it is actually what I want to do with it. Oh, look at this. Does this look like grass? This piece of silk keeps. This kind of looks like grass, huh? Hey, Dinah, what you doing? What you doing, Dana? Dana, we're not talking politics, gosh darn it. We're keeping personal views out of it all. Not fighting with you today, Dana. Driving lessons suck, yeah. And they're a little scary sometimes. It's a little scary sometimes. Her son is trying to get his license, so she's out teaching him all the detailed stuff like parking. Parking. I invited her on, but she had to do that. Kids are more important. Gosh darn it. My little IKEA scissors are starting to give out. I mean, they are 6 years old. think this is IKEA too. Yep. Oh, maybe these aren't the IKEA ones. Oh, no, they are. These ones are heavier. Probably a different year. Gotta give the Buddhist guy, the monk, somewhere to stand that's comfy. I don't want him just standing out in the weeds. Uh-oh. Gatton said he finally figured out how to hook up his hands-free calling. So now he was talking because he said, yeah, and grandma called on my way over there. And I was like, oh yeah. And you answered it? Yeah. I was like, what the hell are you doing answering your phone while you're driving? I have hands-free now, Mom. Oh, Mr. Smarty Pants. Gatton didn't practice 3-point time all, and he passed. I can't believe he passed his parallel parking too, which I think where he took his test, we had him take it like in a country hick town far away. Well, it's hard to get an appointment around here anyways, because of all the people from out of town that have moved here and need license. But he took it in a small, and I'm not sure that they did the 3-point turn with him. My car will park itself, so if I ever have to parallel park, it will park itself. Thank goodness. I haven't done it in years. Well, I had 12 years. They made me do it with hand controls. In Pennsylvania, you have to pass a test to drive with hand control. At least you're supposed to. Yeah. Color, pick a color. Huntsville, like the prison. Yellow. Be yellow or cherry. What? I'm going to say that. If you're asking for yellow and you just got confused, I'm going with yellow. Yellow. Oh, cherry. Ooh, and the yellow stick, it was peach, I guess, at one time, but yellow is blue. Blue. Well, we use blue. I guess we're going to use some more blue. Put some of this blue in there. That's a pretty blue. What color is it? Ocean blue. Where's Beth at? Beth likes ocean. April. Hey, April. What's shackalacking? April has a pretty kitty. Can I show everybody your kitty? She's going to say yes because she loves her kitty. She wants everybody to see it. She's pretty. Let me show you April's kitty. She sent me a picture. Look at that kitty. It's floofy. It's floofy, just like Luna. Ooh. Pretty kitty. Kara. Is that how we say it, Kara? Ochre. Ochra is a color. Ochre. Ochre is a color. Gil, you're getting too thick on me. Make them look mean. I think that's a floofy thing. Floofy cats have this thing with their eyes that they can look right through you. Ochre. I'm just going to put some glue on here. Did I shake this? I guess we'll see if all the oils come out. Ooh, not oils. Whatever sets. I don't know. But we're going to just put some glue up here with the palette knife. Nice blue skies for the monk. But we don't know if he took a vow of silence or not. But I think so. I can tell by the way he's looking. I can tell. You didn't know that about me, did you? Your grandma's from Alabama and never had a driver's license. Holy smokers. Now my grandma, she's a leadfoot. Well, she's not allowed to drive anymore. Thank the Lord. Nobody needs my 93-year-old grandma out there driving around. Oh, I wish I had a snuggler. I wish I had a snuggler. None of my cats. They like to lay on my legs. You want to... Somebody, my guess is Luna. I don't know if it's for sure or not, but somebody left Jug one of their little toy balls in his food bowl this morning. Yeah, my grandpap's still driving. He probably... Catfight shouldn't be. Dark brown. Dark brown. Dark brown. Page 88. It's supposed to say page 88 or 88. It could just be 88, I guess. 88. Let's see. Let's see what comes out of page 88 in one of these books. This one right here. Not that one. Hey, I was looking for you. I was looking for that thesaurus just the other day. What the heck? Okay, 88. Let's see what's on page 88 in this book. Is anything fun on this book, or is it just no? Just one. Let's see what's in this one. This number? Oh yes, 300. That's too far. I'm coming back up on. It's just easier so that I don't have to come up and down, up and down. 88. 88. Got some chopsticks and a chinchilla. Huh. Let's do that. That's kind of fun. So, here's page 88. Got some chopsticks that he could be holding some chopsticks. He could be hungry. The monk could be hungry. We got this bird and this chinchilla. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. We got something that's cooking for you. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. They eat it with chopsticks right in Peru. Would you stop it? Come on, Storm. Leave her alone. Sorry. Had to put my foot down. Put my foot down. I'm going to put my foot down right on her tail is what I'm going to do. I don't know. She might be picking on Isabel. I think Isabel's out in the living room. She chases her back into the spare room, which I feel so bad for her because that spare room doesn't even have a window that goes outside. It goes into our garage. So it's all dark in there. Poor cat. Probably has depression because she doesn't get no vitamin D. Get your vitamin D check, guys. That's I think was one of my big problems. That's really been helping me. You're having same cat problems right now? Oh my goodness. They probably, with all the boxes being moved, Candy, and not everything getting moved around, they're probably flipping out. Storm usually picks on Luna, but she also picks on everybody because she thinks she's Miss Tough Poop, Miss Tough Butt, and she's not. Well, she is, but it's because nobody fights with her. They're all like, whatever. And, you know, Luna would rather just walk away. Look, seriously, Luna gets pounced on and growled at and hissed at, and Luna just gets up after getting knocked down, and she gets up again. What's never gonna not take me down? She gets back up. Yes, yes, I do too now. Hi, Matthew. What's shaking, buddy? Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring. Yeah. And then Isabel, with her 3 legs, she tries to fight with the leg that's not there. Oh, you gotta stick. If you're gonna stick around, you gotta stick. Luna, I don't know. Luna's she just is so laid back. if now Storm tried to pick her up or clip her nails, then she's not real happy. I've heard, when I was trying to clip her nails, I heard sounds come out of her that I'd never heard before. All right. Oh, I don't think I took my morning pills. That is why I'm hurting. I am actually going to go take those. I didn't take them this morning. I jumped right out of bed. I'm sorry. Hold on, guys. I will return. Oh, I see you. I see you. Don't act all sweet in front of me. No, that's not. You're not being nice. I can hear you that you're not being nice. Hello, I'm back. Izzy, who's Izzy? Oh, Isabel. She's the one that usually is laying in here, and she's fat. She's roly-poly. She only has 3 legs. She's not in here today. Storm, I think Storm chased her back in the other room. She will, because I didn't see her in the living room. In the living room. I need a color. She's my roly-poly, which isn't good for her because, you know, she's only got 3 legs, so she hops around, and it makes it hard to move. Color, color, color. What are you taking for your nerve pill? That's how gabapentin did to my mom. Bright red. Bright red. I think you're meaning like this fuchsia pink color. Hope. Okay. Well, that's one that we don't usually get in here. Guess I'm going to put the word hope in here. That kind of works for me. What they call Izzy. Yeah, no. Isabel. Every once in a while we call her Izzy, but trying to think. I was trying to think what color and what medium I should use. I'll do teal next. What if I just choose this? You will write the word hope. Kind of works, doesn't it? Do it into this. Hope. And then teal. Bye, Gail. Thanks for coming in. Always enjoy it when you're here. Thank you so much. We're going to go with this one being teal. I see you. You're back in here again. Use 2 stencils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How about that? I kind of felt like we were at 10. I think I can finish this up with 2 stencils too. Let's see. Let's see what we got. This would be kind of neat wind, wouldn't it? Let's do that in white. Now I got that song stuck in my head. I see you over there hiding. I wish I could show you. Cats are so funny. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's see. Don't want it to look like flowers in the air. I want it to look like gusts of wind. Kinda looks like flowers. It's all right. You have to use your imagination sometimes. Gusts of wind. Do, 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 do. Okay. Here we go. Making wind. Making wind. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. All right, there's one stencil. Got some wind up there. Got some hope. Now, I'm digging in my stencils. Oh, that would have been better wind. Oh, well, too late. We'll use these. We'll put some flowers. I think this needs flowers. I don't do well with gouache. It makes me paranoid. I have dreams where everything is covered in blood. Oh, I'm on layer. I couldn't get on layer. I tried. I tried. Oh, I've been on it 12 years. I would love to get off of it. Love. Can I say that hot enough? Love to get off of it. I wish I could. Gosh, I wish I could. But we tried, and that's where my whole downhill started, trying to get off of it. That's where it all fell apart. I should try it with a different doctor, see what we can do a different way, because I'd love to get off of it. Oh, Storm, what are you doing? She's probably looking for a dog. Oh, no, that's Luna. That's Luna, huh? Sorry about that, Storm. She must be, because Luna does that when she's carrying her toy around. She's probably out there carrying her toy around. You can't really see them. I was afraid of that. Oh my, what? Meow. Meow. Let's do some orange. Let's add some orange to it. See if we like what that looks like. Now, she was fine without you bothering her. I feel like I have children. This kind of is sucking. I know it's busy, but I thought it would give me some flowers. Damn it. Give me some damn flowers. Does it look like just a hot mess instead of flowers? Hot mess. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they look like you? Okay. Show you over here. That looks cute. See, it looks pretty decent. I guess. At least last time I used it, it was a really neat little stencil. Maybe you have to use something. I don't know. But I did it. I did what Estelle told me to do. Guess we don't always have to like what it comes out. Look at Beth. Where are you? Beth, make sure you're live. All right. Use 2 stencils. There we go. I'm not thrilled. I'm not thrilled. Sometimes you're just not thrilled. So we have watercolor. It's the background. Paint swatches. You can't even see them. I swatched them up here. Use scraps. There's paper scraps down here. Photo. I used my Monk palette knife. I put some color up there. Ribbon. Put my ribbon down here to make the ground. Blue. I put blue up here in the sky. Page 88. I got the chinchilla and the bird. Hope. No, it's right there. And then use 2 stencils. I did some wispies, and these are supposed to be flowers. Supposed to be flowers. So let me date this. And, yeah. Okay, put this over here to dry. All right. Like I said, I want to do some new. Prompts. So let me show you the way. These upside down ones I've done recently. Paper. I think I'm going to put some gesso on them and then do them white. Well, hello there, needle and thread. Needle pulling thread. Sure did it. That thread pulled that needle right out of there. Oh, Googling it. What does she do? Becca, where did you get your prompts from? I have been doing just for years writing prompts down and like on piece of paper and stuff. They're just, I get them everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. There's lists that you can print off. But these have just been things that, I've been doing this for probably a good 10 years. I've been doing prompts probably. And I start off, using other people, using what other people were using. And then, I just started making up my own with ideas around my room. I'd look around my room and say, oh, this, oh, that. A lot of times when you look online and get prompts are going to be things like nature, celestial, words like hope, and they're great prompts, but mine are more mixed media prompts, I guess is more what I would call them. So, you know, they're not really what art students use as art prompts. So when you look at art prompts, that's what I found is a lot of them are words like that, like believe, things like that. Or if you go, there's like art prompt generators, and those also give you words that it's like, well, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for actual art supply prompts. So they're more art supply prompts. Like that word hope, I don't even know how that got in there. I must have wrote it down. Somebody maybe gave it to me and I put it in there. But usually there are things like I'll sit around in my living room and something will just come to me and I'll be like, oh, but I think I do have. Do you use a set? No, nope. No, this is only some of my sticks. I have a jar, a mason jar over there with sticks I see that I don't know why they're over there. I must have been pulling them out and keeping them separate. And I keep adding to them. That's why I'm going to redo some of these, is because I want to put some, they might be duplicates, which I've had, but that's okay. It's just, I kind of have some that I have in my other room in my book that I want to go ahead and make new ones. Because sometimes it feels like I'm doing the same prompts, even though there's only so many you really can do because you only have so much art supplies. But I mean, you have to come up with different ways, I guess, to say use them. And I think these next ones might be more, to be honest with you, they might be more arty. I can't even remember, but I was looking at them the other day, and not the other day. It was yesterday. I guess that's kind of the other day, but and I noticed that a lot of the ones I had written on this is a book that I probably haven't looked in a year or two, that I haven't written in the back of the book. I was doing my doodles. If you've been watching my Instagram, I was working in my doodle book, and in there, and like the back of the book, I had all kind of prompts written down. Raindrops. See, that's not an art supply, but that's, I have a raindrop stencil, which is probably what made me think of that. But you don't have to have a stencil in order to make those make raindrops, you know. So people that are doing it with me can still do raindrops, but I could use my stencil if I wanted to. Wavy lines. See, some of them I guess aren't just supplies. Come on, sticks. Don't you see I'm doing this professional? Definitely. I have cards. April, I've done like playing cards, and I've made them into art prompts. Let me use up this gesso and I'll show you those. They're here somewhere close because we just used them recently. Just use them. I mean, something random on your desk. I have something random on your desk. I have used something on your desk on the right. You know, use something on your left. Use something off the floor. Even if it's just, don't use a hairball. That's kind of gross, but you know what I'm saying. And sometimes I've asked the chat for ideas. Yep. Sometimes I think you guys are cool. Other times, not so much. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. You really have to have a good sense of humor to hang out in here. No, an easygoing sense of humor. I don't know if it's necessarily a good sense of humor. Easygoing sense of humor. Hi. Oh yeah, definitely. Lots of people have done it. My first prompts was actually with Pink Poodle Crafts. That's where I started doing them years ago. I didn't have my own set. I did them with her. It was before I even had my channel, so it was over 6 years ago. They're still hanging in my original craft room. They're still hanging on the wall because I used to hang them on the wall. I did them all the same size so I could look back and see how they came, but that's where I probably did them first, is through her that gave me the idea to do prompts. I think she does hers on cards. The sticks came from Arted Out. She does her prompts on sticks. And that's where I got the sticks from. Oh, I lied. I don't know where I thought they were right here. See? I'm so organized. I don't know where those. They were on here, and I moved them to a better place. I don't know where that better place is, but I keep them in a band. Remember the old Band-Aid tin boxes? I keep my cards in there, and those in there for some more prompts. Hey, Lady Trouble, what's shaking? I used to hang on the wall. I still sometimes hang on the wall. I climb the wall. Just going to gesso over some of these, and we'll get some new ones going. Probably be the exact same thing. Yeah, there's some that I like. Mrs. Gigi has some that I've never used before that we use on Fridays for our ladies in hats. Just fun stuff. I try to keep them where it's things that everybody can use or everybody has, not things that, that are hard, that are from like a item that maybe not you can't find in your art room. That's kind of what this started out with, that everybody should be able to do these, and everybody can. If there's something that you don't have or can't come up with, I can tell you how to do it without having a fancy gadget or, but I try my best not to have anything that's a fancy gadget, that you need a fancy gadget, like a grommet or something. I wouldn't have that because not everybody has grommets and not everybody has a machine to put grommets on. So that would not be in my list. Does that make sense? That makes a perfect sense. Perfect sense. Sense and sensibility. Yeah, this hope kind of threw me for a loop when that came up. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody because I'm painting. Not that much, just made my coffee, so I don't have to go away from keyboard. You tried to trick me. Smarty pants. Smarty pants. Smarty pants. I love Smarties. I have some left over from Halloween because those little brats didn't come. They missed out. You thought you were gonna get me. Where is Goldie at? She needs to wake her butt up. Goldie, get out of bed. I need her phone number. I should call her every day. Goldie, get up and get a pot of coffee. It's time to drink some coffee. Wake up. This one said stamp, and I just crossed it out and made a new one. I should have just painted the color part, but no, I had to be different. Had to be like all the cool kids and paint it all. This is just gesso. They have color sticks. I think Shannon did buy me some colored sticks so that I didn't have to paint them. She don't know what's fun, does she? The mouse climbed up and then its truck. Dickory, dickory, dock. Dickory, dickory, dock. The mouse ran up that clock. Or I could have just left the color and painted over the word. What? I said don't paint the color part. Candy, you have to say it out loud. You can't just be saying it in your head. I'm painting the whole damn thing. Why? Why you let me do that? Ay, 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 ay. And that's the hardest part is paint. I don't know why I don't want to be like that. Oh, I guess I could. Usually what I do is I just write the color on the bottom that's different because I don't want people to learn which color has blue because there's some sneaky people out there. There are some sneaky people out there that know they will learn. When I was doing prompts every week, and well, I was doing them almost every day, actually. When I first started crafting, I was doing them every day on my channel. But well, not start crafting, but started my channel. There we go. Oh, I'm just going with it, guys. Just going with it. Anyways, I blame you guys for not being smarter than me and being a little bit more vocal. I didn't hear you. Didn't hear you, Candy. Next time you have to be louder. Yeah, that would have been so much better. And that's what I've done in the past is I've just painted the word part, which that's what I'm going to start doing from this point forward. From this point forward, this day forward. I just got on a roll. I was like, I'm just gonna paint all. Just gonna do it. Candy's over there just shaking her head right now. She wants to come and give me a spanking on my butt. Storm, whatever you're doing, please stop. Thank you. Nope. That doesn't mean start back up as soon as I stop saying it. She's tearing up something. I don't know what. All the different colors have been kind of fun, though. Remember, I used to just like have the rainbow, but I like having all the different colors because it lets you guys pick your favorite colors. All your favorite colors of the world. I can't believe I painted all over all those. I was too busy excited and telling April. Although April, before I left, she's like, oh, I'm going to go do this right now. She went right now, and she's on the internet pulling up all the different words. I could tell you all my words. I got words, let me tell you. A lot of them end in itch. All right. I thought this was my darker. This is like the almost clear gesso. So it's really not covering them very well. That's okay. We ain't worried about that. How many I got here? One. I'm just going to keep going. I was hoping that one of the prompts would be included as brown. Well, it could be in here. Could be in here somewhere. Drag string, string yarn. How about that's funny that I pulled those back out at the same time. words, and I try not to make them specific. You know, like for example, drag string. I like just putting string or yarn because then that lets you do what you want to do. Do you want to drag the string? Do you want to glue the string? Do you want to blop the string? What do you want to do with that string? Do you want to paint with that string? But if the prompt is drag string, then I expect you to drag the string. I'm a little bit, I'm a rule follower. Unlike with Beth would be like, just use your imagination, which is fun. Fine. I think that's great. But if you're going to be doing if you're doing an exercise, which I kind of use prompts as an exercise, I think it's good for you to get out of your normal. Like, for example, we love our Dana, but she is very OCD, kind of like Shannon. And if the prompt, she wants, she can't make messy. And my idea of this game, when my idea, everybody's idea is different, was to get people to go outside of the box, work outside of your normal. If you are normally really messy, then take the prompt maybe a little bit serious, like maybe take it a little bit more to where don't what am I trying to say? Like words from magazine, you might not do a letter and make a word. You might actually cut out a word from a magazine and put it on your piece. Where maybe what you should do is do letter and make a word. Does that make sense? So I don't want you to look at, and I painted this one, and this one doesn't have anything on it. Oh, I'm so silly. Anyway, so my point, and some people like to get all the prompts at once because then they can figure out how they're going to use them to make something on the page. And that is definitely not what my game, what my, therapy is supposed to be. If that makes sense. So, yeah, so that's the whole point of picking one at a time and doing them one at a time. So, but everybody does it differently, and you can do I'm not going to know how you're doing it, but I suggest that you do it the way I present it to you, because that helps you get out of your normal mind thinking, your usual, because everybody's normal is different. Your usual, your normal. Get out of your normal. But yeah, definitely everybody does prompts differently. Silly J, how you doing, girl? How you doing? Hello. But I'm not a teacher. And I'm not here to show you how to do something for sure. I'm just here to have fun, keep you out of depression. I'm trying to keep myself out of depression. Keep you happy, have fun with you, make you think, make you get mad at me, leave my room for a couple years, come back, realize that I was just being an idiot. Some of these are new. I only used them on the one side. So glad to serve you, see you live. Hi. Oh, your feet are going to be white. Good thing your feet are already white. All right. Thanks. That was my storm. Oh, is there a bird out there? Your tail's going crazy. It's that or it's Fred's cousin. Is Fred's cousin out there? Yeah. Nope. That one says white on a purple stick. There you go. Who was that, Belinda? That one said white and it was on a purple stick. I know you said brown, huh? We'll have to add that one. I don't think I have a brown anywhere. I'd have to probably, if I got brown, I'd probably have to make whatever's on my page taking a poop. Yeah, see that I think is too specific. A red paper scrap. But not maybe, you know, not for you, but you know what I'm saying? I would rather just have paper scrap. But there are some more specifics in here because I got on a roll one time, I think, getting them from the group, which, you know, that's fine. We chose those. This is my gesso brush. It has been through the ringer. So hopefully tomorrow I'll have some new ones for us. I will, crayons, that's a good one. These are good ones, but I'm just ready to cut or tear paper and put on. Oh, I'm keeping that one because you guys don't want that one. When I tell when it says cut up your paper, ooh, some of y'all are like, I can't do it. I can't. But you have to. It has to. And they end up looking sometimes really good and sometimes not. Sometimes you end up cutting up a really nice piece of artwork, but this is supposed to be oh, this one's broke. I should throw this one away. I'll get a splinter. A splinter. This one says metallic paint. That's a good one too. I'm back from my craft room searching for popsicle sticks. I found a brand new bag. Oh, there you go. There you go. You even got popsicle sticks. How cool is that? They have the thinner ones, the thicker ones. I've used both. Hands. Oh, that could be. What the hell are you doing? She was flopping her tail. Sorry about that. I bet you that was real fun on your eardrum. She hit my mic. What were you doing, wacko? I didn't do that. You did it. Oh, she's chewing on my. Are you bored? Are you bored? Do you need a new life? Go get a job. I'll send your butt out for a job. How you like that bullet cracker? That one's broke too. How does my sticks get broke? Oh, get down from there. Hey, Storm, get down. I think she's bored. Crazy cherries. That's a really weird one. I don't know where that came from. Somebody had to. How about this one says ink splash and there's ink all splattered all over it. I kind of like that. We're going to keep it. Yoo-hoo. What else? Metallic paint is on here. Texture, which is one of my favorites to use. Inspiring words. A zigzag. I'm pulling all the ones that we've used recently that are upside down. Chalk. You can use eyeshadow for chalk if you don't have chalk. Just so in case you think, well, where am I going to get chalk? Make 3 layers. Oh, that's a good one. Not anymore. I just covered it up. Napkin. Don't allow no cheating around here. That's right, Brenda. No cheating. Yeah, she's about ready to get me a foot up her butt. Then she's not going to be bored no more. She's being really bad. She really is being bad. Ah, pets can't be bad. Oh, yeah, pets can be bad. She has to be bored or something. I don't understand what she's up to. She could be mad that I put Jug in with Gatton. She could be mad at me for that. And she might want to be in there. But the problem is she wants the door open. And Gatton doesn't like his door open when he's sleeping. He wants it closed. It looks like I just made that rainbow, but it needs a new color up there. Nobody ever picks sparkly pink. Punch. You can punch your paper with your fist. You can put paint on your fist and punch it. Or you can use a paper punch. What other, not, you can't do nothing. I painted over it. Although it might be in here again. It very likely is in here again. Funny thing is I want to go over this now with white paint too, because this is just, you know, pretty much clear gesso. Oh, no, it's still going. Did that on that side. See, drop splatter. That's like the 3rd time I've painted over that. And I'm not even painting over all of them. This is still a whole bucket. Still a bucket of them. And like I said, there's a bucket of, there's a mason jar over there with them. Arrows. God, I haven't picked arrows. Oh, it's a white stick. That's why. Not many of y'all picked the white sticks. I don't even remember the last time I used that prompt. Neon, thank goodness. I got rid of all my neon paints pretty much. It's my neon paints and neon glitter glue. So we can get rid of that. That'd be a hard one for me to come up with something neon. I have to go to neon fabric. Black. There's one, not brown, but it's black. Oh, I think I have one that says cover the whole thing in black too. It could be prompt number 8, and you could be almost done right. And the prompt says cover the whole thing in black. Oh man, you guys just love those ones. Some of y'all refuse. You're like, nope, not doing it. I'm not cutting my paper. Y'all need to learn to let go and let loose. It's okay. It's okay. Picture from a magazine. picture from a magazine. Actually, those prompts that say, you know, cover your whole page in black, or cut the piece of paper, you know, cut your paper in half, or something like that. Boho, don't use that one much either. It's on silver, that's why. It really it challenges you as an artist to do it, because it's like, oh my gosh, you know, you're cutting up your art piece now that you just worked on. You need a volume. It's okay, Dana. Let him get his license, then he can go out there and be, as long as he's being, because Gatton is very careful. He is over careful. He drives pretty slow. Like, I'm sure the people that are bitching about slow drivers, they're bitching about my son, and I'm okay with that, because that means he's out there driving slow. He's driving at his pace. He doesn't drive in the left-hand lane. He drives in the right-hand lane, so they go around him. He doesn't care if you go around him. And now I just send them out. There's stencil again. I think this is like the third time I've painted over stencil today too. And he doesn't even, like, he's not even nervous about it anymore. He doesn't have much anxiety about going out and doing stuff for me anymore, which is good. Because that was the hardest thing, is getting him to go. Now I just say, I need you to go here. And he's like, okay. Okay. All right, now put this away and let's pull the white. I might have to buy more white soon. So, Jay, have you been out voting today? Your election is filling our right? Yes, it is Norwegian news. It's such a big vote, isn't it? For Norway, because it's important for those Norwegians. Well, I guess some people it'd be important too. Yeah. Well, because they think one person's like going to be a dictator, and it's like, hello, one person has already been the president, and was he a dictator? And then one person, you know, it'd be such a crazy outcome for, it would be the first woman president, which would be huge for the country. We don't talk. No, go ahead, delete that for us, Lady Trouble. We're not gonna get into political stuff like that. Hi. Hi, Time Lord. How you doing? Come in at a funny time. It's just too emotional to get into politics. Too emotional. Yep. But who the president will be will affect. Yeah, right. Our president does seem to affect everybody. Yeah, because in some places our president, it's gonna dictate if a war is gonna keep going, or if a war is gonna not, or a new war could be started. Yeah, so it does kind of dictate the world, doesn't it? Oh my God, this cat! Look at her today. What are you doing? And why? Why? Storm, why today? Why are you into everything? All right. These colors are really... Oh, I bet you Silje knows. These are from Sweden. This white is not whiting. I thought out with the gesso on there, it would give me a nice, good cover. It's still coming through the words, but at least with the, I guess with the white, maybe it will. And I'm putting it on pretty thick too, thinking it would. That's just a really stinky white, I guess. And I'm not talking smell. Wavy lines. That was a pretty good one. Ink. And ink could be like ink like from your ink that you paint with, or ink that you refill your ink pads with. It could be an ink pen, but it's gone. Ribbon. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Not stressful to me. I'm all good. Yeah, it's probably stressful for other countries. What our country is going to do. We won't do nothing too crazy. China can come in and make us gone. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh yeah. No. There is not going to be no TV on. I might put a movie on for my background. Make sure it's not on anything that will go to political views. And yeah, that will be my afternoon after all this, I guess. And my key catcher. Move that off my desk. Oh, because I am a pain. 1-800-1-867-5309. 867-5309. Got it, you got it. On my mind. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? K-Art. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 K-Art. Well, hello. How are you? Welcome in. I am just painting over my popsicle sticks for art prompts. So you didn't come in at the best time. How'd you find my channel? My cat is driving me crazy today. I don't understand what's going on. Storm. Yeah, what is going on, honey? Do you want to go in with your dog? Hold on. Maybe that will make her happy. You want to go with your dog? Come on. I know you're rubbing on everything. What's going on? Why are you owning everything today? Huh? What? Don't cry at me. No, you can't go up there. Come on. You want to go in with your dog? Come on. Come on, Swan. Come on. I'll put you in with Jug. Come on. Come on. You want to go in with Jug? That's what you want. You want to go in with Jug? There you go. Gatton's problem now. She's Gatton's problem now. Gatton will get out of bed and let her out of the room. That's what will happen. She found it on YouTube, Becca. You know what? Look, you're fired. You're fired. I got something in my pocket that belongs across my face. I'll keep it very close to me in a most convenient place. I bet you wouldn't guess it if you guessed a long, long while. I'll take it out and put it on its great big Who knows the answer? I've sang this song to you guys before. Who remembers it from a kid, being a kid? Hi, Angie. Welcome back. Did you get home okay? Don't make me sing that song again, because I will. You know I will. Crazy that this white paint is not covering. What the what? I'd use my other white paint, but I don't want to use it for this. Now she'll pester Jug. Just when Jug thought he'd be free of her today, right? That's right, Candy. Candy got, it's a great big brownie smile. But you never said smile. You'd take your two fingers and you'd make a smiley face on your face. Smile. I should be a brownie leader. Brownies are fun. Girl Scouts, they're teenagers. I can't stand them. Can't stand teenagers. Oh, goodness gracious. All your friend does is nap. That's all we do. That's all Beth and me and Dana. That's all we do, Candy. Cats. Funny that you said that. I'm eating brownies now. Is it a brownie smell? At Mom's, Becca made her tier pages. The first one hurt, but when I re-glued it, it was fine. When she said cover my page with black paint, I painted a sheet of copy paper and glued it to my page just across the top. I count creativity, not cheating. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, Brenda cut it and re-glued it, and it was fine. See that? Good job, Brenda. You get a 5. And that's out of 5. That's pretty good. It's not cheating, Brenda. Hey, if I say it's cheating, it's cheating. Candy. Candy always sticks up for everybody. You don't let your kids, what is it? Hearts. You don't let your kids use hearts because you want them to be more creative. See? Would they be able to use a broken heart? Politics always ruins online stuff if you ask. Oh, tell me about it. That's why I don't let it in here. I mean, we can say the word but we don't get into the deep dark secrets of everybody's beliefs. That's your business, not mine. Don't fight with me about it because you're not going to change my mind. You're not going to change anybody else's mind in this room. So be it. Why ruin my chat? That's how I look at it. If we believe the same good, then we don't have to talk about it. If we don't, you're not going to change my mind. You not. I'm going to do the work in my daily planner, but still going to chat. All right. Sounds good. Definitely do you. You do you, Angie. We'll be here. I mean, for a couple little bit. Oh, thank the Lord I got rid of that cat. She was driving me nuts. She's probably in there rubbing on Gatton. I'm amazed Gatton hasn't already got up. Usually he gets up pretty fast and lets her back out of the room. But she's usually digging at the bottom of the door because she wants it open. I bet that's what she was doing this whole time, is wanting in there. I wasn't even thinking. She was wanting in there with her dog. So she almost got dead because the way All because I couldn't understand her irritations with me. If you tell a kid to make a pattern, they will use hearts. Did Gatton go get the mail yet? No, actually, you got me in trouble yesterday, Beth. I want to thank you very much for that. Shannon brought it home yesterday. She thought I told you to tell her. You're bad. It's all right. It's over with. It was a mistake. It was pouring down rain, and she had a heck of a day coming, and she was in no mood to get the mail, but she thought that I asked you to stop and get the mail. And I said, why would I ask her to tell you that? No big deal. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Grounded. You sure the heck would have been last night. We did get a nice little storm. And I'm not talking the cat. She's not nice, as you guys know. She's been bad. All right, I think I got most of these. At least, you know, they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be perfect. Not me. Not me. Shan has to get over it. But she had stopped to get dinner, and then she had to make another stop, and then she, you know, thought that I needed to get the mail, and she was mad. Why didn't I send Gat? And I was like, well, I didn't even think about it until right now, but it was so important that you have someone text me. I was like, no, what are you talking about? Ew. Whoops. I said I was talking about it. She was just trying to be helpful. How many are you making? Girl, I have so many. I know, Angie, and I am too at this point. It's no big deal. No big deal at this point. That's not even half. I just keep adding to my pot every time I come up with something. But the pot is getting so full, I don't have no room. So now and I came across some new ones in a book that I had written down probably about a year ago that I want to put on sticks, and I had no room. So I was like, well, I'm just going to start over. Start over. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm adding words that I found about it in my book. They're out in my doodle book that I must have wrote down. I was probably sitting watching a movie with Shannon, and I can't just sit there watching movies, so I probably started doodling words. And I came across them yesterday. So yeah, I'm going to let these dry, and I'm going to write new words on them. They're probably a lot of the same. I mean, as you've seen, I had stencil on here, I think 3 times. And that's just, look at, I still have all of these in here. And then I have a mason jar, like this size mason jar that they're stuck in. So probably double what I just showed you. And then all these, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. There's like over 55 on my desk here. So that's probably 55 plus. That's probably 55 plus. Holy moly's. And I think I have another one of these somewhere that haven't made it into the, and that's just the sticks. I then have the cards that I thought were sitting right over here. I really wanted to show April there. They're really cute. They turned out really cute. We just used them the other day. If there's any, if you're in here, we were using them just the other day. So I really thought they were really close, unless they have fallen off my desk, which is very possible. That they fell off my desk already after I've been trying so hard to keep my room clean. They fall off my desk. Let me look over here. I don't see them. Well, hey, but there's my stamped block. I hate this chair. Every move I make, every groove I take. My wheelchair, I can't sneak up on anybody with this stupid wheelchair. Oh, here they are. They were on the one thing I didn't look on. Here's my, so this is like one of those old Band-Aid containers I covered. And I put some fun little balls. And then these are the prompts I did. I just used my 3 favorite colors paints, and I painted. Actually, these look like they were the big playing cards, like the children's playing cards. I must have cut in half. And then and I put them on here. And these have on the back of them a cat, because I painted them, and then there was a cat on some of them. Of course, I'm not seeing the ones with the damn cat. Why? I can't believe this. I think the last time we played, I like pulled 3 cats out or something. Are you kidding me? Who's playing a trick on me? Someone's playing a trick on me. If you want, I can read. There's a cat. So if I picked a cat, it was a wild. Do you want me to read through these, April? I can, and then you can write them down if you're interested, if you're still here. Candy, I forgot to send you a picture of my planner. Sending it now. Should I do the page like that or not? I can read through these, April, real quick, just to give you some ideas. But I keep these in this nice little case. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, and I did both sides. So I would play, you could use this side or, so you could use 2 prompts or just one side or the other. Words, shapes. Use your finger to art. So like finger paint. Spray, splatter, wild card. Use a household item, one of my favorites. I need to get a plastic fork in here so that I have a fork. Forks make really cool sound. Trim. You could trim the paper, or you could use a piece of trim. Steampunk, so a steampunk style. Tape. You can use regular tape, clear tape, washi tape, packing tape, painter's tape. Stringer thread, scraps, staple something. Now, this is something I don't do very often. If you don't have a stapler, of course, that's a little bit hard to do. You could use a paper clip or something, but it's not the same effect. But staple something is not something I usually do in my art, and I try really hard to do it more, more. I seem to use it during Tandem 10 more than I use it any other time. So that's a good one for me because it makes me remember to use that. Add a border, use some junk mail if I can get it before Shannon throws it in the trash. Metallic, not Metallica, unless you want it to be, but metallic, paper, paint, paper clip, piece of metal, something old, doodle, something from on the floor, stickers. This is page 8. 8 is one of my favorite numbers. So you could use your favorite number there. 13 is my favorite number. I believe that's in here too. Sparkle bling. Sorry, I keep hearing something. Something to the right. So something that's over here, which is anything and everything you could think of. Repeat your last prompt. Oh no, Angie, you had cheesecake last night, which was making me so jealous. Animal, go raid some kid. Isn't there some kids? Go get their candy. Trace, maybe they didn't do Halloween. Something hard. Something hard. You could use something hard to make a like this is hard. So you could use this as like dip it in paint. That's something hard. You could add a piece of metal to your paper. Something hard. Something hard. Something like that. Something that's not soft. Beads. That's a hard one to use, but you can glue beads down for sure. You could put beads in some paint, like shake them in some paint, and then put the beads on some paper and then shake your paper. Nail polish, that's a good one. Really cheap. This is a cheap one. You can get nail polish so cheap, secondhand stores or from your friends that don't use it or your own nail polish. I have nail polish like crazy, and I actually have a nail polish project I want to do. It was one of my very first videos. If you go all the way back to one of my very first videos, you'll see it. Chalk, rub something. So if you have wet paint, you could rub the wet paint and make it look really cool. You could take a sponge and put paint on the paint or on the sponge and rub the sponge. You could rub with your paintbrush with paint. Beth, you're silly. Oh, I see, Angie. I see. Punch, like I said, you can punch your paper, make splatters, or you can use a paper punch. Dots. You can make dots, or if you have a hole punch, you can use the little holes that come out of the hole punch as dots. Some ideas while I'm doing that. Here it is. Here it is. Cut today's page and glue it down. So you're supposed to cut your page that you're working on, cut it, and then glue it down somewhere else. And this one is rip it. Rip today's page and glue it down. So you can cut it or you could rip it. Cover your first prompt. So whatever the first prompt was, you cover it either with paper or with paint, or cover your last prompt. Light, use maybe a light color. Add a lamp. Add the sun. Color and put a color on very lightly. Markers. Repeat first prompt. Cut circles out of today's page. So in your page, cut circles out of it. That's a hard one. I think this was almost harder for me to do than the rip it, because it's like, well, where am I going to cut a circle out? Watercolor. Emboss. Put a light line of blood. Okie dokie. Magazine image. Ink, like I said, ink can be, your ink bottles. It can be ink pad. It could be ink pen. Oh, that doesn't have anything on it, so that was a wild. Add paint and wipe it away. So you put paint on your page and then you wipe it. It kind of gives it a wash. Use a brayer. If you don't have a brayer, you can use something like this, and you can roll it like this on your page. You get your hand dirty if you just go like this. But you can, if you don't have a real brayer, you can just use something round to put paint on the page. River or ocean. See, that's a weird one. Somebody must have given me one that's a very specific kind of weird, but I've also used like things from the river, a fish or something like that when I get this one. That's just a weird one for me, for my kind of, the way that I like my prompts be. Use highlighter. If you have a highlighter pen, use that to color, highlight something like in your picture, like highlight something. Stencil. Use a stencil you have, make a stencil, make your art piece of stencil, whatever you want. Crayons, any kind of crayons, not just kids crayons. There's the adult crayons too, that, you know, the watercolor crayons and stuff like that. Die cut. If you don't have a die cut, fussy cut something out. Palette knife. You can use a hole punch too if you don't have die cut. You know, you can use a palette, a punch. Palette knife. And just, you know, something like this. If you don't have one of these, you can use a plastic knife. Just don't use the serrated side, use the flat side. You just want something that will bend a little bit, that's flat, that you can scrape. You can also use a credit card or a room key card. Napkins or tissue paper, that's pretty self-explanatory. If you don't have napkins or tissue and you have paper towels, use a paper towel, because a lot of times you can just use the tissue paper, because white tissue paper, you know, you can put it over and it's going to tone down all the colors you have. You could use the tissue paper, when you put it down, you kind of move it. It's going to give it some texture. So then if you use paper towels, you could just use that as a texture. Something rough, put something rough on your page, or use something rough as a stamp. Metal, use something metal to scrape paint away, which could be your palette knife, or you could take a piece of metal, like a piece of jewelry, and glue it down. Yes, mail runs today, yes. Use a cap like this, but you can use a milk cap. You can use this kind of, any cap, a cap off of some sort of container. Take that off and use it, glue it. You can take it and glue it down. If you have 10 of these saved up, take them, glue them down in a pattern. You can use them, you know, you can use this side as a stamp. You can use the circle as a stamp. Like I said, you have your milk caps that you could use as art and put it on there. Put them down, glue them down, and use them as flowers. Something sport related. That's also usually not me. I think I put a couple weird ones in here just to throw me off. Draw. There you go. With a pencil or with a boom boom, whichever. Aluminum foil. You can stamp with aluminum foil. You can glue aluminum foil down. You can tear it up and glue it down. You can sharpen your punches. You know, children's book. So that was, get a page out of a children's book and use something out of there in your art. Add white. That's sometimes kind of hard because it's like, well, a lot of times we're on white backgrounds, white paper, and that can be challenging. There's a wild card. Flowers or flower. You can make it any way you want. Draw it, use a punch, use a stencil. Flowers. Something smooth. Something smooth could be paint. You could smooth out your paint. You could glue something smooth on your paper, which is pretty much anything with a smooth texture. Blend. So something on your page you want to blend, or you could get two colored. You can take yellow and blue, make green. Blend those together on your paper. Make some green paint. Trace a picture. That's pretty self-explanatory, I think. Use a stick. Here's a stick. Use it. You can glue it on your page. You can break it up and glue it on your page. You can use it to paint with. You can use it to scrape paint off. Buttons. Buttons. Who's got the buttons? You can glue buttons down. You can use buttons as a stamp. I've seen people glue like a button on the top of this and then, use that as a stamp. You can sew buttons on. Mrs. Gigi likes to actually sew stuff on her page, and she'll sew buttons on her page. What else can you do with buttons? All kinds of fun stuff. Use a straw. Straw you can glue again on the page, or you can use it and put watercolor down and blow the watercolor around with your, or ink. Blow the ink around on your page with the straw. You can cut the straw into little pieces and glue those down. There's my favorite number 13. So do page and then your favorite number. Something soft. You know, cotton ball. You can glue the cotton balls down. When it was finger paint, or use your fingers for art, I forgot to say you can glue your finger down and you have to walk around with your art page on it. Something soft, glue something soft down, cotton ball, cotton swab, fabric, baby wipe, dried baby wipe, anything that's soft, or you can stamp with those same things or use the same things to stamp through a stencil. You're good, Angie. There's a stencil. You can use your stencils, make a stencil. Like I said, numbers, add numbers to your page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 4, 2, 7. Put my phone number on your page, work page, 8675309. Yeah. Roller, use your roller, paint with your roller, mark out measurements with your roller, glue your roller down if you want to. Pull or tear something off. There you go. Yeah, something that you put down. Maybe you put on a piece of metal down. Tear that off. Tow it to the side. Use your credit card or room key. Use it anyway. You can use it as, you can spread your paint with it. I'm going through all kinds of prompts teaching. You can spread your paint with it. You can mark your page with lines. Texture, add any kind of texture. Texture paste, texture, you can, anything you add to your page that's not smooth is texture. Botanical, another odd one. Mythical. Sand page. So if you have sandpaper, you take a piece of sandpaper and you sand the page. If you don't have sandpaper, a nail file. That's usually what I use, is a nail file. Emery board. Write a love note. That's an odd one for me, but I think that's cute. Like, you can just write a note. You can do it in funky handwriting that nobody else can read. Sponge. Use a sponge. Glue the sponge to the page or use it to sponge something down through. Stamp. You can either use a postage stamp or a naked person stamp or any kind of stamp. You can use your finger to stamp. Sew. Needle, pulling thread. You can sew. If you don't have a needle, you can punch holes in and weave yarn through it. That's sewing. Music, you can sing to your page, or you can put music notes down, or music paper. Cardboard, you can use cardboard to stamp with. You can tear the cardboard apart. You can pull it apart and glue it down. I like pulling it so that you see the bubbles, the ripples in it, and gluing that down to make texture. Roy G. Biv, rainbow, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So pretty much use all the colors of the rainbow. You can make a rainbow, or you can just use all the colors in your page. Holy nutcase, that was a lot. Hope that gave you some ideas. And those are all on cards. And a Band-Aid case that I painted. I'm going to put them right up here so I don't lose them. Same place they were that I didn't lose them before. Hopefully that gave you some ideas. I'm going to just stack these up and take these into the other room with me so I can write them right on them. Oh, you're welcome. I hope I gave the chat also some ideas on how to think of the different, the different prompts. Sometimes people stick with the same thing, like I'm really bad at household item. I love using bubble wrap as a stamp. That's why I want to get the fork in here. But there's so many things you could, I mean, you could probably go through. I know we all have that drawer in our kitchen for all those fancy, you know what I'm talking about? All those fancy little gadgets, you know, the 15 different types of spatulas that we have and the spoons that are all different sizes. How many of those do we really need? I bet you some of those would be some really neat prompt, you know, to use on prompts. So I should probably make that just its own little video, like go through some of my prompts so that people can watch and see them, some ideas for how to use some of the prompts. You sometimes really have to think outside the box when a prompt comes up, or you get stuck. And that's one of the things I try real hard is I try not to be stuck with this stuff, right? And my whole point is to try to always be thinking outside the box. Doesn't always work, but all right. So this gives me something to do later. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. I only have a few people left in here. They're like, yeah, done this, done that. But I appreciate it. And April, I hope, I can't wait to see your prompts. I hope maybe you make a video of it or live stream it so that we can do some of your prompts. I hope everybody has a great day tonight. It's Beth's channel at 5 Central Time. She goes on live every Tuesday night, and we will see you then. Everybody keep spreading love. Have a beautiful day. Bye.